Hi, this is Cheryl, and it's kind of a late night tarot reading, but I pulled some decks, and when I was getting the deck out, the crystal deck, the Malachite came out, so I'm going to read that. Letting go. Each morning we arise from the darkness like a butterfly from its cocoon. So today, are you going to continue holding on to the branch you've clung to all your life, or let your wings fly to exciting new heights? The intense colors of the green-banded malachite make it a popular crystal. It helps heal the heart, opening up to love. If you're still holding on to a past hurt, don't understand the reasons behind past relationships deterioration, or there's some other obstacle that is stopping you fully from diving into loving relationships, this is a crystal to break through any barriers. Like a big band, malachite reaches into the depths of your heart and pulls any issue to the surface, then supports you to acknowledge the pain and repression you're carrying, gives you the strength to liberate from that which no longer serves you. The only constant thing in life is change. Nothing can last forever. Allow the expression, "this too shall pass," turn over and over in your mind. Suffering is not endless, and eventually the wheel of life will turn, taking away all the hardship. However, just as the suffering will pass, all that is good and pleasurable will end too. Do not waste or take for granted that which you love in your life. Open your arms and heart to the world. Start embracing and savoring every moment. Remember that you too play a hand in the tides of fate. It's time to face and deal with your past issues and hurts, so you may release them once and for all. To reach its full potential, a caterpillar must decide to enshroud itself in the darkness of a cocoon and then battle to break free from this restriction. You're being called to face your own demons in order to release them and take flight. During challenging times, you must face the issues rather than avoid them in order to fully experience the potential of your life. And the spirit allies, or caterpillar, guide you to follow your dreams, to focus on what's important to you, and never lose sight by always inching along towards your aspirations. Nourish yourself so you're fully prepared for what lies ahead of you. Butterfly can show you how to come out of the darkness and take flight as a greater version of yourself. She teaches you not to be weighed down physically, emotionally, or mentally. As you embrace the teachings of a butterfly, you can let go of past fears and insecurities and seek pleasure in expanding your social circles. Pine. Meditating under a pine tree can alleviate dark moods. Ask the tree to open up your heart so that you may become clear on your purpose in life. Placing a pine cone and malachite together on your altar, in a grid, or a prominent place in your home awakens new ideas on how to transform your house. Eating pine nuts will give you physical strength and open you up to all types of love. Diffuse pine-scented oil or burn pine needles and incense to banish anything from the winter blues or any negativity in your life. Earth. Earth is an element of change. Anything that's buried in the earth will either decay or germinate. This is a slow process teaching you that long-lasting change takes time. Long-lasting change cannot be rushed, and thus, when using malachite for healing, cleanse it by placing it on the earth. Also take time to cleanse yourself with earth. By walking barefoot on a natural surface such as lawn, or delve your hands deep into the earth, allowing its energies to leave you feeling grounded. Venus. This is a planet that rules fertility abundance. When you work with its energy, Venus ensures you grow while surrounded by love and support. Sit outside at night, gaze at the planet, and forge an energetic connection with it. Allow these energies to infuse into your being and help guide you on your journey. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a tarot reading today, but I decided to. And the next deck is Believe in Your Own Magic. We got Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you, and Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Number 36 and number 11. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Number 11. Sun. Don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out the front door when it comes come to it. We can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave you from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. That's good. Just depend on yourself. Okay. I'm going to do the angel numbers. 36. There are opportunities for you to increase your employment of your career at this time and raise your level of abundance. Your guides are ready to help. And number 11. You're in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you're born to shine. Okay. That's that deck. The next deck I'm going to do is the Light Seers Tarot. It's weird because I was going to pull the energy deck, but I got the Lenormand deck instead. So I must have some messages from that deck, but I'll do that later. I wasn't planning on pulling that deck, but it was in my hands, so it must have something to say tonight. I think this card wants to come out. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Moon. King of Cups. He softens his gaze and reaches for a singing bowl. When something unexpected comes into the King of Cups awareness, something that may shake another person's composure and send them into a state of stress or anger, he regulates his emotional state with his mature, practiced, meditative energy. Finding the sweet spot between the empathic heart intelligent mind is the key to the successful leadership style. Allow your emotional intelligence to guide you as you seek to marry logic, kindness, and love. If you are in a situation that asks you to navigate tumultuous energies, find your grounded serenity by calmly choosing care and diplomacy over force. In shadow, this king can suggest that you may be feeling withdrawn, moody, or temperamental, or you may be losing touch with how others are feeling at this time. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative. Instead, seek to understand others through empathy, tolerance, and compassion, and emotional fulfillment will be yours. My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. Okay, Ace of Swords. Okay, there it is. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and to reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. As this essence spirals into comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are and to tune into new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available for you, so that you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. Three of Pentacles. Working with others gifts us with the opportunity to learn from one another and to blend energies to create something totally new. Look for conscious collaborators as mentors, apprentices, or both. Co-creating together for the good of the whole is a powerful magic, and this teamwork and community card calls you forth to add your unique essence to the bigger picture. Remember that your relationships are the base of your well-being. If you're having trouble with others, seek to align goals in order to cultivate peaceful unions. Mutually beneficial relationships place equal importance on each person's novel wisdom and way of being in the world. Regardless of the rational hierarchy, everyone has something uniquely enchanting to bring to the table. When life paths are intertwined, strive to create harmonic stakes as you weave your way in and out of another's days. Welcome people into your heart and open doors of possibility that didn't exist before. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. And the moon. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel as if we're drowning. Trust that you will be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The moon card asks you to go within, find comfort in the darkness, and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you and push you toward the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into her healing embrace, breathe past insecurities, and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. I am safe and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. And that's those cards. And the next deck we're going to do is the Atlantis deck. Okay, we got 3 cards. Crystal Skulls. Oh, this card. Never mind. This card's just a directions card. Okay. And Enlightenment. Okay, Enlightenment. In Golden Atlantis, the people who are all enlightened beings who achieve this state of a divine illumination by living serene, contemplative lives, honoring and respecting all people in the natural world, they maintain their high frequency by being in the moment, radiating love and appreciating all they had. By holding positive attitudes and trusting the flow of life, they had a constant connection with the divine and knew they were part of the oneness. Being. Your guidance is to stop doing and striving. Forget about tomorrow. Just still your mind and be in the now. In this quiet time, contemplate the wonders of your life and appreciate all that you do have, including the opportunity for life on earth. Your reward will be inner peace and a sense of divine connection. Enlightenment is being in oneness. Crystal Skulls. During Golden Atlantis, 13 life-size quartz skulls were fashioned during technology currently beyond our comprehension. 12 of these were advanced computers into which the leaders of the 12 tribes recorded the history and knowledge of the religion. The 13th was a higher frequency amethyst skull containing all the information of Atlantis and is no longer in physical form. When humanity raises its vibration, it will rematerialize to assist the energy of Atlantis to return. The unknown. Your guidance is that there is a mystery waiting to unfold, for much yet is unknown. Perhaps new information is to come to you, or old memories or ancient wisdom may surface to your conscious awareness. Meditation would help you facilitate this. Be cautious about making a decision, for you do not have the whole picture. A mystery is waiting to unfold. Okay, and the last deck we're going to do is the Lenormand deck. I don't do this deck very often. And it was really weird because I was going to do the energy deck, and then I looked at my hand and I had the Norman deck. I don't know. So I must have been meant to pick up that deck tonight. Usually I wear a headband, but today I decided to let my hair down. Day off work, so. Did some house cleaning today. Had some jalapeno poppers. Those are good. This is a collective reading, so any of these messages might resonate with you. We got a lot of cards here. Wow. Guess this deck did have a lot to say. Still more. Okay. Like, this is a lot of cards. I don't know if there's any more, so we'll see. I think that's good, because that's a lot. That's like, how many cards is that? Where's the book? 12 cards. Okay. Let's see what these cards are. Number 4, the house. This is the card of home and stability. It's also the card of staying put, domesticity, and family life. The house is a stable base to work from, plus being at home or indoors. In material terms, this is a small or domestic property. With the ring, which we did get the ring, this is a marital home or jointly owned property. With the mice, which we got, you're being warned of structural problems, dry rot, or some urgent bricks and mortar issue that needs attention. So this might resonate with somebody, any of these messages. Okay, the next card we got is 25. The ring. This card signifies an engagement or contract, a promise or a bond. The ring can bind whatever card it appears alongside, making it a contract or obligation. So with the heart, or wait, we didn't get the heart, so never mind. Okay. And we did get the clover. This is a happy union. In combination with the house, it represents a property sale. So, somebody might be having a property sale and contract or obligation. So, let's see. Number 28, the gentleman. This deck is really weird because it says number 28 is a gentleman. But this card has number 28s in it, and there's a gentleman on one and a lady on another. But the lady is supposed to be number 29, so I don't know if it's all decks are like that or just something. I don't know. It's really weird, this deck. But it says this is a male significator. If you're a male, this represents yourself in a reading. It also represents any male you're reading for. This also represents masculinity, potency, male energy, and initiation. Let's see. So, this could be for a male or female because there's the number 28, and there's a male and a female, and it's just like, it doesn't say there's two number 28s in this book. So sometimes this comes up and it's really weird. But I'm going to look up the angel number for 28. Your angels want to give you a high five as they recognize your commitment to being a light in the world. Well done for facing your fears. Okay. So, this could be for male or female. And I still can't figure out why there's two number 28 cards in here. And I don't think they're supposed to be. Okay. Okay, number 9, the bouquet. A gift of love or a token of affection. The bouquet is all about happiness and feeling appreciated. This card indicates romantic gestures, invitations, pleasant surprises, and thoughtful gestures. With the clover, which we have, you have an ultimate combination of good luck and happiness. And with the snake, which we also have, the generous gestures are empty. Okay. Number 1, the rider. The rider is a courier, a kind man bearing news or a message. He represents swiftness, agility, updates, and feedback. He can be an eligible young man or the other man in an extramarital affair. The rider brings good things into your life, including renewal or improvement. With the house, you have home improvements. With the whip, which we have, you have disruptive news or someone upsetting entering your life. With the mice, which we have too, his news causes anxiety. Okay. And we already did that number 28 because, I don't know, I explained that already. But number 11, the whip. The whip signals tension, quarreling, trouble, and strife. It also symbolizes punishment and abuse. Repetition is key with this card. Violence and aggression are suggested, but also vigor and energy. The whip can induce pain, but when paired... Oh, it's not paired with the heart, so never mind. With the mice, obsessions are indicated. Okay. 13, the child. This card shows a baby, a child, or a teenager. It symbolizes a state of infancy, talks of a new beginnings, eternal youth, and an omen of happiness. The child also represents something small. Children can't always fend for themselves, so this indicates vulnerability and the need for protection. And we got the snake. This card represents a dishonest or devious person. Malice or danger lurks in the shadows. Deception or manipulation can be at play in your relationships. The snake is sly and slippery, representing all things poisonous. When the snake appears next to any card, you should act with caution. Okay, number 21. The mountain. This is a mountain to climb or a blockage or an obstruction. The mountain represents something big, something unmovable, or a challenge to overcome. While symbolizing delays, the mountain can also indicate durability and resilience. If the mountain becomes for an important card, you have overcome adversity. With the snake, your challenges are complex. And it came before the mice. And the mice symbolizes nervous energy, stress, and anxiety. So you might have overcome stress and anxiety. When the mice appear, something is gnawing away at the things behind the scenes. It represents gradual erosion, fear of loss, and low self-esteem. Dishonest opportunism is a hallmark of the mice. Look out for slow leaks in your finances and other resources. Mice are small creatures, so their influence is reduced combined with positive cards. And like the clover, so it's reduced because of the clover. It tends to denote an unhealthy state of affairs. Okay. Clover is a symbol of good luck and short-term good fortune. This is a happy wild card or a happy-go-lucky person. This card also represents life's little surprises. It's the card of taking small risks, but it's also the card of optimistic outcomes. Clover goes a long way to negate negative cards. So with the snake, it indicates short-term adversity. So we got the snake, so that'll be a short-term adversity. And when it appears at the mountain, you'll somehow find the means to overcome your adversity. Okay. This deck is like, it has stuff in it you might not always want to hear, but that you might need to hear. So for any of the collective, you might need to hear this message if you're watching this video. And just take whatever messages resonate with you and leave the rest. And if you like my channel, you can subscribe. And thank you so much.